Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Thank you for joining me for this video. And yeah, Marqise Lee is signing with the 49ers after having attended their mini camp. He impressed the coaching staff enough to where they brought him in. Now, obviously, prior to that, he opted out last year due to a very good reason because he had a newborn daughter. And so he didn't want to put her at risk. So he ended up opting out for the season. So I understand that. So he did not therefore get to play necessarily with the Patriots. But prior to that, he spent his entire career with the Jacksonville Jaguars since coming into the league, going back to 2014. Throughout his entire career, he has 174 receptions for 2,184 yards, averaging 12.6 yards a catch, and 8 receiving touchdowns. And so, yeah, he's definitely someone that can come in here because the 49ers, they definitely can use another receiver. So this definitely does help. And so if Marqise can go out there and just, have one of his better years, perhaps his best year yet, this could really be a big signing, perhaps a key signing for the 49ers. We obviously know Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be back there to start off the season, or at least that's the anticipation. At some point, they may throw Trey Lance in there. We'll see when exactly that happens. But regardless of who's playing quarterback, someone has to catch these passes. And so Marqise Lee, it's going to be very interesting to see how he's utilized in this offense. So definitely excited to see how that works out for him. His best year was 2016, where he had 63 receptions for 851 yards and 3 touchdowns. So I feel if the 49ers can get some type of similar production to that, given what they've already got in place, that right there is really all they would need from a guy like Marqise. If he can come in and get them 50 plus receptions, then that would be considered, I think, a very good deal there. So definitely excited to see how this plays out for him. Obviously, they'll miss guys like Marquise Goodwin, and then obviously, with Kendra Bourne going to the Patriots. So yeah, there's quite a few receivers that they you know um, are going to be missing. So yeah, this addition right here certainly makes sense. Definitely for the 49ers, losing a receiver like Kendrick Bourne, that's going to hurt some. We all know that the Patriots, early in the offseason went out there and grabbed them some receivers early as well as some tight ends. And so that was one of the receivers that they picked up. So if they can get a guy like Marqise Lee to come in and just give them something similar to that, because I believe last year Kendrick had about 49 receptions. So if they can get Marquise to improve upon that number, then yeah, that would be a good sign, especially since they won't be paying much for the services of Marqise Lee this year. So I'm definitely excited to see how that's going to play out for the 49ers, one of the teams to watch out for in the NFC this upcoming season. So, but with that being said, thank you so much for joining me for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, as more news continues to break, you can be sure to find it here. So thanks again for watching and have a great rest of your day.